What do we feel like, chat? A little boy or a fat man? Do we take any of the family? Like, okay, I just picked up a suitcase. Can I pick up? Little Timmy's too heavy. Okay, I can take the girl with the tuba. In you go. I should have tried to save more of them. I mean, I got plenty of soup. Like, that's pretty good in of itself. Like, that was kind of worse, little Timmy. Okay, day one. At least the two of us made it. If only we had a smaller house and less slippery floors. I vaguely remember stashing some things in the shelter because there was no room for them upstairs. Turns out being messy can really work in your favor. We have a harmonica. We'll go out in the suitcase upstairs. Good thing we didn't unpack our holiday luggage. Got ammo. Okay, well, let's feed Ted. And we don't have to feed Mary Jane. Let's just see how long she survives. We always thought life would be much better. That was before we got nuked. Now we think life could be much better. In a way, not much has changed. Contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions could result in radiation sickness. Well, I mean, Mary Jane is feeling excellent. There we go, thinking it's a day like any other here when Mary Jane confronted us. She said it's her birthday, but she doesn't want a gift. Not in this situation, not in this economy. Well, she's too young to be given orders around here, so she's getting a birthday present, and that's that. We just need to pick out something. We have nothing. Happy birthday, Mary Jane. Okay, day 3. Oh, she's not doing too well. Mary Jane is too old for birthdays, that's what we think. Getting something to drink for Mary Jane sounds like the right idea. Mary Jane went nuts. Okay, we're feeling pretty optimistic about today's expedition. The only thing left to do is choose the right person to go outside. Okay, off you go, Mary Jane. One of the cupboards in the shelter was a bit shaky, so we pulled it out to give it a new home. In the process, we discovered a secret door. Where does it lead? No idea, but let's gun. We figured the best way to be sure nothing and no one jumps us inside the mysterious room was to bash the door open and start firing. When the smoke was gone, we were able to assess our operation. The room was empty. We hit nothing but the walls, and we barely dodged when ricochet gone bad. We're already going crazy. This entire shelter is crawling with little insects, or worse. It's worse. They're spiders, not just miniature ones, but huge, furry, and very creepy beasts. Gotta do something about them. We have literally nothing. Okay, I guess the spiders have just set up camp in the bunker. Oh, she's alive! Oh my god, she actually found a bunch of stuff. That made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane return to the shelter from the surface. We used to go to this little store for groceries. They had their windows closed with a sign that stated we assure you were open. We found some food left outside. Most food in the shelves was outdated and rotten. All the eggs were smashed on the floor. Guess what? Soup cans don't expire until 2015. Good for us. Oh, thank God the soup cans are still in date. Jeez, we got a radio. It's like, she just went to the fucking shops. She got everything. What's that sound? Oh no, something or someone is below us. It's only reasonable to go ahead and check how about using that manhole in the corner. I don't have anything. Uh-oh. Ted's not looking too good. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We really need to find her something to drink fast. Her diet could use food. She's sick. She acts quite peculiarly. Okay, out you go, Mary Jane. We'll hear from her later, I'm sure. Never a good time to go out to the radioactive wasteland, but it seems like it's becoming a necessity in this new world of ours. That would be a good idea to make this happen sooner rather than later. Plan a trip outside. Well, don't worry, Mary Jane's been out twice already. Before we could make the third step beyond the shelter doors, an unknown creature started growling at us. In the darkness, we only had moments to decide what to shoot it. A quick shot with the rifle was more than enough to scare away, maybe bring down whatever creature stalked us in the darkness. We never saw it again. Okay, what's that sound? A galloping horse. We rushed to the door and were greeted by 2 men dressed like they come from a medieval fair. They identified the source of the sound. One of them was holding 2 rocks and hitting them against each other constantly, while the other was skipping and pretending to be a rider. They said they were looking for some antique cup, but they got lost and they'd be most grateful we let them check our map, provided we had one. Yeah, about that. Although we tried to decline politely, the guests were clearly offended. They galloped away, waving their wooden swords and screaming something about cutting down shrubberies. Absolutely crazy. Oh, it's a Monty Python reference. I think we failed to help John Cleese in this, like, post-apocalyptic wasteland. Mary Jane might be dead. Oh, she's been crossed off the book. Our sorry excuse for our dinner was interrupted by a raspy voice coming from outside, saying, "Wanna buy a rock?" We calmed down when we realized the voice belonged to the old man Jim, who used to live in our town. Well, at least we think he did. We just never quite figured out where he stayed. We should probably answer his question. It's impolite to keep people waiting like that. I kinda want a rock. Come on in, Jim. We opened the door and greeted the old man with a smile. He was eager to show us his bag filled with a rich choice of rocks and convinced us to take one for free for old time's sake. We agreed, carefully chose the best looking rock, and the man left. We can't complain, it's a good rock, really. Also, he claimed it brings luck. We'll see about that. Ted, go outside. Uh-oh. Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. Ted has been outside for far too long and still has not returned. We fear he isn't coming back. You perished. Excuse me, I need to get the suitcase. No, we never used the suitcase. Okay, come on, Mary Jane. Yeah, I saved the entire family. Okay. And we have choice of, like, playing cards and checkers. All of us made it to the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. No news is good news. There's nothing new going on with Timmy. His name's actually Timmy. We always joke about little Timmy and doing horrible things to him. Now we get to do horrible things to him. Do I need to give Timmy food before he goes to the wasteland? Okay, little Timmy is gone. Good luck, Timmy. What's that trickling sound? Why is the wall so wet? We're about to get flooded. We don't have life preservers or a boat. Boat wouldn't even fit inside this shelter. We need to do something. Save the supplies. Save the playing cards. We still need to get a radio. Timmy, we're counting on you. The family is fucked if you don't come home. Speak of the devil. Oh, it's not looking too good. When someone knocked on the door, we were suspicious and cautious, but after a few minutes of talking, it turned out it was just a group of old ladies who were at a tea party not far from here when the bombs dropped. We thought it would only be good manners to talk to them face to face. When we opened the door, those old bats attacked us with their umbrellas, canes, and something that looked like a spiked table leg. We need to fight back. I don't have any ammo for the gun. How do I fight with a padlock? Okay, alright, let's use the gun. Sure. If the gun breaks, I'm blaming you guys for it. What did I say? What did I say? Yeah, so Timmy needs his food. I can't have Timmy die. We need a choice for the day. Fuck Mary Jane. Oh, I didn't give her the gas. Oh, she's dead. Okay. We didn't care about Mary Jane anyway. That trash can of ours is getting disgusting. The good news is we don't have much of an appetite when we see it, so we're saving some food. Yet for this reason, we would like to tidy this mess up. Those giant green cockroaches are a pretty good motivator. Don't have anything for it. Place is getting a little worse. Timmy claimed he couldn't sleep last night due to Ted's loud incessant snoring. Ted angrily retaliated by making quips about the size of Timmy's ears, which enraged Timmy even more. He's desperate for a solution. What can be done about this? A first aid... I don't know what the first aid kit's gonna solve. Maybe we can decide it with a game of checkers. The checkers are gone. Timmy eventually settled for jamming checker pieces into his ears. Not exactly what the doctor would order, but it did the trick. He slept well, although one of the pieces is missing this morning. Is it still stuck in his ear? And more importantly, can we still play checkers without it? We lost a single checker, and you're telling me we can't play checkers anymore. Like, that entire board is useless. Like, surely we could just use the padlock, like, in place of a checker. We could use, like, a bit of dirt in place of a checker. Another bottle cap. Surely. Shoved a checkerboard in his ear. Oh, she's back! Did you find anything? Ted is facing starvation. Dolores is just hungry. Mary Jane is sick. We gotta use the first aid on her. Wait, do we care that much about Mary Jane? If anyone here cares about Mary Jane, please raise your hand now. I see literally no one. Okay, that's a shame. Timmy gives 6 quid and says, please don't send me outside again. Thanks, Timmy. We'll send you outside soon. Mary Jane is sick. Mary Jane is sleeping. But can Mary Jane have some water? Mary Jane is starving. Surely we should keep her alive, because then if we keep her alive, we can send her out on the expeditions. Little Timmy doesn't need to go out. Straw pull. Shall we let democracy decide? Oh god, you want to talk about like a crisis in democracy right now and just how close this fucking is. It's 50-50. It's flipping. There's like, it's like a single vote in the difference. Okay, I think the straw poll has spoken. The votes have been cast. Mary Jane will no longer be fed from this point on. Oh, and little Timmy, you're going outside. Have fun. Okay, Timmy went out to the wasteland. Ted's stomach is rumbling. She should drink. Mary Jane is starving. We better give her food. She's still rather sick. I think I always said she's still rather shit. Starvation, dehydration, tired, and sick. I don't think she's gonna live past tonight. Oh, she's gone! Where'd she go? When Mary Jane found out she is not getting a single drop of water, she got furious. She stormed out into the wasteland, shouting over her shoulder that we will regret this, and that she's getting her water one way or another. We are seriously terrified right now. She's gone, and now we get to have a vacation. It'll be hard to break the news to Timmy when he comes home, but I don't think he cared about her either. During the night, we heard some suspicious sounds coming from behind our door. When we peeked out in the morning, we see a leather suitcase. There's no address or name on it, but we're pretty sure it's meant for us. Should we open it? Do we want to find out what's in the mystery box? Yes, the box. Oh, Ted's not looking too good. Inside the suitcase, we found some soup, but yuck, it expired a long time ago. We're not feeling very well. Some of us spend the whole morning using the bucket in the corner. We're not accepting anonymous gifts ever again. Timmy's back! Timmy, what did you bring? Timmy! Oh, Timmy, you got a new hairstyle! Oh, and he found some bug spray too. We can finally deal with the cockroaches. Our poor house is completely destroyed above our shelter. It's really sad and devastating. Where will we live after we get out of this mess? Surely fate is not cruel enough to keep pushing us to Dolores' sister. Surely fate is not cruel enough to keep pushing us to Dolores' sister in Toronto. The only recognizable furniture in the kids' room were a burnt desk and Mary Jane's bed. There was a hidden stash under the bed. It was full of soup cans. Of course she was hoarding the food. She's just the worst character. Just going to put this out there. Fallout 76 wishes it was this entertaining. A sad moment of silence for Fallout 76. Turns out if you skip 72 games in the series, it's a bad idea. Okay, well, Dolores, let's go outside. Take a gas mask. We're closed off in a tiny shelter and its supplies are very limited. If we want to survive, it's time for desperate measures. We know there's a group of elderly people hiding in the ruins of a local retirement home. They must have some supplies, and in our opinion, we need them more. The well-being of your family is the most important thing in the world. Are we gonna give little Timmy a shotty? I just go get the pensioners. Okay, little Timmy. It's your time to shine. We went out, we got what we needed, and came back. We're sure that group would do just fine. Most probably, yeah, absolutely. We smell bad, real bad. Didn't bother us until we noticed it. Now we're about to get sick, so why not take a shower? We don't have soap, but there are other alternatives to consider. Bug spray is not a good alternative to having a shower. But no, we're not going to put that on our body. Oh no, now we're all sick. Great. Ted became infected. Timmy isn't feeling well. Okay, day 35. Dolores has come home safe and sound. She found a map. All hands on deck. There are people on the other side of the door and they don't seem too friendly. In fact, they promised us a painful death at least 17 times already. And it's only been 5 minutes since they arrived. We better prepare to be forcing that door open grab the gun. I was thinking if we shoot them, we might be able to loot something from their bodies. Unfortunately not. We still have this padlock. We should have probably used that. Our last expedition brought news of a vehicle parked just down the street. It sure looked unique, but we never got close enough to take a look. We're almost certain it's not a bandit trap. Perhaps we should send someone over to check it out. Okay, little Timmy. He's sick anyway. Look, if he goes at this point, it just means we need less medicine. Ted and Dolores argue about everything lately. Today's heated argument about who should empty the bucket in the corner. Both of them swear it's not their turn. Someone has to cave and do it. Ted, you're already sick. You won't get sick if you do it. Oh, now his hands are bloody. Ted's excuse for not taking out the bucket was backbait. Dolores didn't believe it and nagged until he finally caved. He slipped and fell while carrying the heavy load. Definitely hurt himself. Oh, and Timmy can sneak like a secret agent, man, but that might not be enough to avoid the band of raiders camped near our shelter. We could probably assume he isn't coming back. Ted is no longer thirsty. And his sleazy looking trader carried an equally scruffy bag and his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered a simple one-time deal. It's a can of soup. We kind of need medicine at this point. We got a fucking cat. Sharikov. As soon as the door closed behind the trader, the bag started to violently shake, emitting screeching, hellish sounds. Terrified, we backed up against the walls. When the beats finally escaped, it turned out to just be an angry house cat. The feline gave us a menacing look and promptly sat down in the corner to clean itself. The collar says Sharikov. Is that its name? Dolores is in good shape to go outside. We're almost certain there are bandits around. Running into them will be a big mistake. I mean, Dolores is up for it. No. Okay, yeah, just stay in the bunker a while. Oh, but here's something different. On our way back from the last expedition, we noticed some drawings on a half-ruined wall nearby. It was a very crude map of our town, and one place was marked with an X. Maybe it's someone's secret stash of soup. Wait, so you guys are like, don't do the expedition, it's too dangerous outside, someone could die. A mystery map with an X on it? It could be a pirate treasure. We're lucky to have spotted that map. The spot marked a small hiding place and we found some useful supplies there. Now, when someone tells me they found useful supplies, a checkerboard is not what comes to mind. Oh, Ted's in agony. Wait, Ted's in agony, but Ted might be able to survive an expedition. Ted's actually in agony. Like, can I afford to send him out? Dolores, go. Supply for the family. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no, Ted. She looks very disappointed that her husband died while she was out to the shops. Like, I was just gone to Tesco for 5 minutes and you died. As you're about to start a book club discussion on the only book we've all read. It's just Dolores and the cat. Band of raiders are at the doorstep. Oh no, this might be the end. There's no telling what'll happen to us next. We're at the mercy of thugs and it's unlikely to have a happy ending. It's the end of the line for us. We held out for 66 days. Oh no, we are just dead. You perish. I mean, Dolores is still looking okay. He's not quite dead.